Hello and assalamu alaikum. So guys, how are you? Hope you all are doing well and fine. Guys, welcome back to another new stream. Yes, today our stream's main topic is to discuss about the Kai airdrop, and the other thing is we have to be discuss some hodler airdrop, some startup rules by Gate.io. So that the things we have been discussed today. So guys, the mainly the hodler airdrops is been that many of the airdrops have been money staking period and that type of things. As like the Kai is also a good airdrop making its way on it. So we have to read about this. Idea chain is a public chain focusing on interoperability and leads the blockchain competition in the Vietnamese market by providing public-private mixed blockchain solution architecture for large enterprises and government agencies. The purpose of the project is to build a complete blockchain ecosystem of institution by using three main components: gateway, infrastructure, and services. So, well, this is the short introduction of the project. Project end is 2 days, 4 hours, 2 minutes, and 54 seconds. The total participants in the projects are 3279, and the total staking is 28952 and 3595. Let's move on their official website. See what this the official website provide us. Yes, creating the digital world for millions, the world first blockchain built-in solution for physical digital future, earn with Kai. So introducing Kaukai, we are building Kaukai, the evolution of Kai. Kaukai is an end-to-end blockchain built-in solution among aiming to provide adequate tools for all builders. Our goal is to push for physical and digital governance with the low barrier for builders and users to lay the production for blockchain mass adoption. We are the solution for the digital transformation movement in Vietnam, serving the people, business, and government. What is Kaukai? Kaukai, the boundary aims to provide adequate tools for non-crypto traders. Kaukai's true mission is to omit the blockchain concept and get right to the value propositions. Using these tools, most physical elements can be bridged onto the digital world, which is powered by Kai public infrastructure. A further goal is to evolve into a brand new multi-chain solution, making Kaukai blockchain agnostic. These are their ecosystem. The first is Ortho, digital fashion house produce both physical and digital fashion items linked by NFC chip. Ortho also work with local brand and designers to introduce their product and user onto Web3, aiming to become a fashion planet open for collaboration with all brands. Next is Hararamuri Marathon on Metaverse provide tools for running athonists to stream their activists on a virtual space, live ranking and interaction aiming to collect all kinds of sport and exercise, most recent in cycling. Next is Repeat. Repeat is fast to the metaverse, providing solutions for companies to manage employees' work time, perks, and internal events. Payments serve as the Web3 identity layer. Next is Vida Metaverse Office, first office in Vietnam to incorporate virtual space and physical presentation. Use Bluetooth and NFC for checking out and NFC for access. Next is NFC Chip, the first physical blockchain project fueled by NF3 Star make gifting digital assets easy, fun, and rewarding. It's the fastest way to onboard friends into Web3 without the hassle. Next is the partner. We work with major service to blockchain conventional business, while these are the partner of the cardio chain. Next is again move on the time and some of their white paper. Cardio chain, the first decentralized, interoperable, and self-optimized blockchain ecosystem. These are the some name of the founder. Let's see here. These are the name. Heineken, Trifarm, Kinderman, Damdo, and Hondagen. Abstract. Blockchain offers an unparalleled level of decentralized and transparency with the trade-off in performance and interconnectivity. In the foreseeable future, it is believed that blockchain solution, especially smart contract, will help people reach a trustless agreement at ease in all aspects of daily situation. However, the current approach to achieve this either are built to make other obsolete or require a significant change on the part of participating chain. Cardio chain follow an integration without assimilation approach which focuses on simplicity and ease to use from the standpoint of both the end user and the developer. The cardio chain team has developed a non-invasive solution called dual master node or dual node for short to facilitate interchain operation among both existing and upcoming blockchain platforms. The ultimate goal of Cardio Chain is to create a unified ecosystem where developer can easily create smart contracts that can run on the multiple blockchain in order to optimize cost, avoid congestion, and allow communication with smart contract and other chain in a trustless and secure manner. And the number one thing is our philosophy. You can see philosophy. The Cardiac team's strong belief that mankind is soon reaching a stage where with blockchain solution, especially smart contract, will help people reach trustless agreement with ease in all aspects of daily situation. Yet, unlike the current approach where many chains are built with sole purpose to make other obsolete and to become the one chain that fit all, the cardio chain team expects situation to unfold differently in the real world, similar to the internet. Interconnected network being a gigantic network of networks, expect on internet blockchain this connection between numerous public permissionless and private consortium blockchain to form. Each of the individual blockchain will have a different design to serve specific purpose, and we believe they should be embarrassed for their own uniqueness. Hence, there should be a smart ecosystem capable of utilizing the collective strength of all existing blockchain and overcoming challenges relating to discoverability and isolation. The cardio chain team would like think of this smart ecosystem as a single living organism of which each individual blockchain is an organ or body part, and cardio chain as the heart that facilitates blood flow, traffic transaction to every part of the body at a level depending on their specific need. While there are several proposals for interchain communications to existing blockchain and a massive wave of adoption of their protocol framework for newly created blockchain, in contrast, the unique approach of Cardia chain is practical enough for an easy and fast implementation of inter-blockchain connections, which require no chain or participating chains. Cardia chain flow and integration without assimilation approach, which focuses on simplicity and ease to use from the perspectives of both end user and web developer. The Cardia chain team take pride in introducing the Cardia Smart inter-blockchain ecosystem on which the Cardia chain team has been working hard with the strong belief that this will facilitate mass adoption of blockchain. Number two is background a single chain. Blockchain offer an unparalleled level of decentralization and transparency with the trade-off in performance and linear connectivity for most single chain. The top priority is scalability or to increase their processing speed with the transaction per second TPS as the key metric, a popular technique being used in sharding. which is the division of the blockchain into smaller shares and simultaneously processing of the transaction, promising TPS from thousands to millions. However, even based on theoretical estimation of existing project, no single chain appear to be able to handle the calculating power needed for mass adoption. For instance, Facebook requires over 16 TPS to facilitate major interaction as early 60 seconds, where 5 lakh 10,000 comments, 2 lakh 93,000 statuses, and 1 lakh 36,000 photos upload on Instagram. 4 billion likes per day would result in over 46 kbps. In YouTube's case, 1 billion hours of video watch per day means nearly 7 million TPS, assuming one piece of content is requested every 6 seconds per user session. A prominent reason for this obsession over TPS is that single chain offers suffer from lack of interoperability, means they cannot communicate with each other and therefore operation cannot be done on multi-chain. The lack of interoperability significantly reduces the chance of finding appropriate blockchain-based solution for many real-time problems in various businesses. For example, while there are many chains supporting smart contracts, each platform have a different computational capability. In an extreme case, Bitcoin-based blockchain may not even support and smart contract. This means that there is virtually no way to build a complete solution using just one chain, as there is one size fits all solution for a blockchain application. This creates a steep learning curve if one desires to build smart contracts on different chains. The scaling cube is one thing of a single chain as a B is interchangeable blockchain. The scaling cube is one thinks of a single chain as a single computer or a local network. It will be much more scalable to connect more computers share the workload instead of building an increasingly faster supercomputer. The following section employs a widely used visualization known as the scaling cube to better map different approaches in blockchain scalability. The first part is x-axis. Horizontal duplication is equal to transaction routing. Data is stored on multiple nodes to reduce traffic and avoid congestion. Y-axis function scaling different chain handle different tasks. This means solution can be split into separated services that use separate database as a consequence. The high congestion in one operation does not affect the performance of the other. Number three is Z-axis data partitioning is equal to shear workload between each part of chain, such as sharding, run identical copies of code of multiple nodes to share the workload. With many single chain solutions focus on Z scaling by implementing sharding. For example, Ethereum network has sharding as one of the main focus of the next version. The Cardio chain lets aim to achieve full three-dimensional scaling by putting emphasis on XY scaling while leveraging the sharding of existing and upcoming blockchain because of interoperability. Similar tasks can be shared between blockchain platforms to achieve X scaling. For Y scaling on an on-chain operation can be divided into smaller tasks and run on different blockchain. This is the blessing of interoperability and interconnectivity on which Cardia chain is working. Number two is related words. While many attempts have been implemented to develop interoperability between blockchain, each of them have required some specific changes. One participating chain, which may have required major update, even forks, soft and hard, an attempt in making change to a specific blockchain will lead to two significant side effects. Significant one, a hard fork may be required to accommodate the new chances to security issues may arise when one tries to change the core configuration of the blockchain. As mentioned above, this section discusses some common cross-chain approaches. Next thing is sidechain. Sidechain is a blockchain that runs parallel to the blockchain, which extend functionally through interoperable blockchain network, allowing a decentralized way of transferring, synchronizing one's tokens between the two. In other words, no one move, no one can move one cryptocurrency to a sidechain and then back to the main chain. The problem with sidechain is that asset transfer to sidechain and back to main chain need to be looked for create duration charge constant period before they become transferable. All the idea of sidechain data dates back to 2014. So far, there has been no approvable implementation that is mature enough and produce strongly. The third is side uh, message layer. Message layer is designed to an intermediate layer that collect data. Simply speaking, the network need to sanitize the message before putting them on the ledger. Before putting them on ledger, this process may actually require extra effort, which would lead to performance issue. In the opinion of cardio chain can extract the essential data from essential transaction directly, thanks to immutability of the blockchain, and thus cardio chain can omit this extra perhaps unnecessary layer. Number three, hub connector adapter. Hub connector adapter is designed to be communication channel between participating blockchain. Through this kind of channel, blockchain can interact with each other to transact and exchange assets. One of the most famous implementation of this approach is Polkadot. The critical problem of this approach is that participating chain must be compatible with the hub for cross-chain communication, which means the current blockchain need to be changed to join the network. In other words, the hub approach does not adopt to other but instead require the participating chain to change. This is believed to be considered initiative to means both interoperability and party capability. Three is cardio can approach integration without assimilation. In simple terms, cardio chain adapt to other. The ultimate goal of cardio chain is to offer a native and ready to market approach which satisfies several profitable requirements. Through being transparent and straightforward with that developers, cardio chain will handle that heavy load vector for inter-chain communication while still providing developers with the space to implementation of their own logic. The three is cardio chain solution pending patient tackle the interoperability challenge and subsequently the scaling issue of the entire blockchain. The entire blockchain system, cardio chain aim to provide a unified infrastructure that can develop solutions which are able to run on multiple platforms by enabling the implementation as simple as possible. For the perspective, the developers, one of many unique features of cardio chain is that a user can interact with cardio chain trigger an event on one chain and result on chain that lead to a result on different chain. Cardio chain is a blockchain network that connects other network and application in the blockchain ecosystem. The goal is to create a unified ecosystem that combines the collection strength of all participants and to lay the foundation for the upcoming blockchain mass adoption. The primary solution of Cardio chain is the dual master node for dual node for short, which is three prominent component translator, router, and aggregator. This solution provides a practical and non-invasive way to facilitate secure and decentralized interchain connections, reducing cost and improving. Next is a technological advantages. The solution provides a number of technological advantages. Algorithm approach in the transaction routing to optimistic cost and speed, unified smart contract language to enhance developability. No invasive solution provide backward compatibility and zero change is required on other chain for integration, practical implementation, secured and decentralized interchain data ingestion. Important component dual master node have access to the ledger data of two chains simultaneously, Cardia chain and other chain of choice. Dual master node permissionless and they have a consensus among them to verify the data from both chain. Dual master node are secure because interchain transaction data to from Cardia chain is tamper-proof, protected by a multi-signature scheme such as secure signature algorithm. Next thing is translator. Translator utilize Cardia Unified Smart Contract Language KSML to break the language barrier between different smart contract platforms, facilitating a mutual understanding of infrastructure and smart contract between Cardia chain and external chain router. Determine the best chain on which the transmitted requested can be directed based on multiple inputs such as current performance, fee, waiting time, and capacity. Third is aggregated batch nearby from the other chain to reduce strains on cardiac chain, potentially the reduced one or combination of the above concept create the countless opportunities and lays the foundation for a mass adoption. Next is the flow of a dual node operation can be broken down into following steps. Step 0, some user initiate TXR1 with I is equal to 1, 2, 3, targeting a smart contract SMCA. Step 1 and 2 router and translator detect the handle them. Step 3, dual node make FUNC call J with J is equal to 1, 2, 3. Targeting external chain for confirmation. Step 4, the result is TXQ1 with I is equal to 1, 2, 3 coming from external chain. Step 5, dual nodes gets T into SQ1 gets into external. Unless it's aggregator and translator produce a single transaction Tx into K value 1, 2, 3. Next is changes 1 to 3 is executed on SMC. As we notice, the new procedure allows cardiac chain to combine the processing capacity of participating chains, redefining the notation of TPS metric. Cardiac chain is equal to Ki plus 0 min REKT multiplied by 1 minus 1 over T. where Ki is the native TPS of Cardia and each dual node group R and total routing capacity of dual node E is the total TPS of participating chain and T is the batching ratio. Note that T varies as more chains spotted by Cardia chain and depend on the block size as well as the block time of each chain. Typically, it ranges from 1 to the max value. Is the total TPS of participating chain and T is the batching ratio. Note that T varies as more chains spotted by Cardia chain and depend on the block size as well as the block time of each chain. Typically, T ranges from 1 to a max value. T is equal to P n is equal to 1 TPS over T is equal to P power n. I is equal to 1 block time 1 where n is the number of participating chain. Number 4, cardio chain technology. Node component. For the sake of visualization, a node can be divided into three parts using a biological analogy. The heart, arteries, and veins. Dual node actively use all three to facilitate interchain connectivity. The heart to store and pumps transaction through arteries toward other chain and come back to cardiac chain via veins. If for any reason a node chooses not to contribute to the ecosystem, the interconnectivity, it will leave only the heart active and become a standard node that handle internal interaction with the heart. Chain transaction to encourage participating node to carry out the interchain operation and ensure the system is working smoothly. KVM also supports a special set of operation to help handle cross-chain logic related to processing and aggregation of update from external chain. See ecosystem knowledge, eco knowledge keeps the statistic of the blockchain with which Cardia chain is actively engaging. This is one of the components that make Cardia chain a superior solution by providing a great deal of knowledge for the smart routing algorithm. Beside transactional updates, statistical updates are also obtained and analyzed in real-time manner. Econo extract and records this info to obtain comprehensive and actionable data pertaining to the ecosystem. Econo serve as knowledge base of the entire network accessible to even newly joined nodes, giving these new nodes instant knowledge of the whole network. He is main ledger. Main ledger is kept by all nodes standard and dual and consists of, as we have to read it by the A point Cardia chain development toolkit. Since the goal of Cardia chain is to ease the step learning curve of the smart contract frame of other chain and initiative, a set of UI, API, and SDK will be provided to enable the simple construction of a smart contract on Cardia chain. This set, known as conjunction system, keeps the heart opening. User-friendly UI to provide a template for creating simple smart contract on Cardia chain. These templates help developers with little to no knowledge of smart contract language to further customize a number of popular contract efficient API to directly construct more complex smart contracts on Cardio chain. This feature aimed for inter-executed on multiple chain. Powerful SDK for dApp developers to freely explore all the features of smart contract on Cardio chain. SDK provides developers with full control of entire interchain flow of smart contracts on Cardia chain. How subcontracts are created on external chain, how updates are gathered, everything is determined by individual decision of developers. The Cardia Virtual Machine KVM. KVM is enhanced version of EVM with added cross-chain functionalities. Smart contract running on KVM can process external events from other participating chains to reach the final state of the ledgers without compromising the consensus mechanism on Cardiac chain. KVM maintain two-fee system for internal and interchain transaction. A customized pricing will be applied for interchain. Main ledger is kept by all nodes refer to blockchain structure. The main ledger is tree structure ledger where each main block gives a reference to branch ledger created by dual nodes. Main ledger contain the global state of KVM in which changes are made by transaction inside Cardia chain as well as transaction run on external chain. The goal of main ledger is to provide a consistent view of historical data regardless of which chain the transaction were executed on. Master wallet is a safe way to store user credentials with a high level of security, and it allows user to create interchain transaction without micromanaging multiple sets of private public keys for each chain. Number two, R trees. The R trees allow transaction to flow from the erection from work seamlessly on the destination chain. This is a multiple step process which include a two-pass flow between the translator and router and a smart contract submission via executor. A translator uses an algorithm to translate a provided smart contract on Cardia chain into a comprehensive Cardia chain bytecode that include smart contract for the involved chain logic to advance the smart contract state machine on Cardia chain and the ability to handle failures on other chains. The Cardia chain smart contract markup language KSML. KSML is designed to be ultimate tool for developer to develop smart contracts on the platform Cardia chain without introducing a huge set of code instruction in a human readable format, preferably JSON, and YAML developer can easily employ their popular logics without having to write a single line of real code for the targeted blockchain. It is Solidity for Ethereum, C++, Java, Python for NEO and other, along with KSML is the syntax checker which the developer can use to quickly verify the whether with their KSML contract are correct and perceivable on the platform of Cardia Chain. KSML and the tool will be packed into the SDK to provide developers with a unified toolkit for implementing their own solution on Cardia Chain. In the future, Cardia Chain aims to not only support KSML contract but also allow developer to invest the chain-specific code is the Solidity for Ethereum contract, providing them with unlimited capability to write any arbitrary logic beyond it with what is offered in KSML. Interchain Machine Learning Network Router CMNR. CMNR uses the sun-based selection algorithm interchain transaction. The decision is determined by many factors such as a transaction fee, confirmation time, and traffic quality. CMNR applies dynamic scoring algorithm which is inspired by the most advanced analytics frameworks and identifies the score of a specific blockchain X at the time T for the specific the request R as follows: score XT is equal to F into HFVD. H the block height, F the recently recorded fee, V is the block time of X, D is the normalized difficulty calculated by the specific formula to find the respective difference in difficulty between smart contracts. With the live data continuously being fetched from the echo now described above, CMNR can make efficient decision in smart contract routing, thus demonstrating the ability to self-organize and self-optimize. All modifications can enhance on the core algorithm of Sun can be applied automatically without any human action. Logically, CMNR will have two interfaces. The internal interface, which is JSON RPC API, provide routing function for the ends code to route the transaction from cardio chain, and the external interface, which is the RESTful API for developer to invoke so there they can obtain the best route for their smart contract calls. The executor handles the least logic incentives, work for submission, translated and smart contract bytecode following detailed instruction from the CMNR to destination chain through the logical correspondings GS and RPC. Number three, when are responsible for getting updates from the ecosystem, efficiently processing the updates and safely ingesting them to the main ledger. When the several key feature as follow. Number eight, investor gets new block from a specific chain to which the dual node is bound. Relevant updates are exerted and streamed to the aggregator in real time. The aggregator receives real time update, correct reference from investigator, and matches the routed transaction with correct reference to external TXID and to batches compatible transaction into new Cartesian transaction. This is group pool and group ledger. Group pool is where dual node and gather routed transactions by reference and process them in the next block. Routed transaction refer to a block structure part to see how group ledgers are linked to main ledger. Next is C elastic shading with the incentive mechanism. ESWIM based node are incentivized by typically receiving a larger portion of block reward and total transaction fee. TXP in compensation for their complex function. The goal of ESWIM in an appropriate number of nodes in each group. The network security by adjusting staking power among validators in groups and the main network. ESWM encourages nodes to switch between dual standard mode and demanding groups using several instruments such as modification of node requirement for adjusting the blockchain requirement will be shift some node out of the crowded group while knowing administrator of the chain in the transaction tree in blue chain. The red chain between the time T1 and T2 leads to the transition become more expensive and demand for routing to red chain decided to adjust the number of dual nodes in group A and B accordingly. In anticipation for the coming chain is the number of the routing transaction. Note that transaction fee is only one of the criteria of EWSM. So there is more white paper. You can see this is the more white paper of the cardio chain. You can see that their policies and that type of things are given here. If you open this the white paper, everything are here. There you read many more of the white paper. This is the total information about that we read in the startup. Enough education about it. Next we turn our startup tools. Gate.io Startup tool update easier to claim. Airdrop Gate.io Startup is one of the largest token launch platform allowing users to participate at no cost and explore potential projects in their early stages. Currently, startup has completed a major upgrade enabling users to participate web levels, free shows, and receive free airdrops more easily. Detailed are as follow. Main update for startup participation rule for VIP user. Number one is for airdrop protection after subscription. Sufficient balance is not required anymore before token distribution order. User who grades to VIP level verified during token distribution and the final allocation they receive will be determined by their VIP level at the time of distribution. Rule for non-VIP users participating in startup. Number one, all non-VIP users will support assets of no less than $10 can enter the startup page and claim startup area for free. Number two, after non-VIP users participate in a subscription, whether they win or they will be announced will be subscription and user can check the result in subscription history or on the project subscription page. Number three, non-VIP users are not guaranteed to receive startup airdrop token. Part of lucky non-VIP users will be randomly selected for each project and even distributed the airdrop allocation. Number four, the total airdrop amount for non-VIP users will be depending on the project, the number of winners, and the airdrop amount not distributed to the spot wallet after the subscription. And number for airdrop project, sufficient balance is not required anymore before token distributed. The airdrop token will be directly distributed to the spot wallet. Non-VIP users, number six is non-VIP users use startup voucher to join the subscription will have their voucher to hold spot asset of no less than $1. Not the previous rule where non-VIP users were guaranteed to receive 3 share of startup airdrop has been abolished in this upgrade. After the upgrade, non-VIP user will be spot asset no less than $10 can directly participate and receive airdrop if they win. But to all existing subscription share rules for VIP users remain unchanged and they are eligible to receive the airdrop with a 100% guarantee. The higher the VIP level, the more startup airdrop shares they can subscribe. Number three, non-VIP users participating in startup subscription will follow the partial winning mechanism with a random selection of users. Winning airdrop for each project winner can be repeated across different projects. Number four, new rules take official from 2 August 25 UTC. Number five, where any discrepancy arises between the translation and the logical convention, English version can be shall prevail. Gate.io reserve all right to the final explanation. So these are the startup rules. Now we move on the FAQs. What is Gate.io Launchpool? Gate.io Launchpool is an innovative staking and airdrop platform where user can stake GT, BT, ETH, USDT or other token to earn early airdrop for hot new coin with low entry barriers and a high APR. It's an ultimate platform for effortlessly coins with low entry barriers and high APR. It's ultimate and for effortlessly capturing market opportunity. Number two is how can I participate in Gate.io Launchpool? First, log into Gate.io account and navigate to Gate.io Launchpool page. Then choose project you want to participate in and stake your assets. Number three, which coin can I stake in Kaitech Launchpool? The tokens eligible for participation will be announced in the mining page of each project. Please visit the corresponding Page of Gate.io launch pool to view more detail. Number 4 is how many tokens will be rewarded. Early staking is equal to individual latest one or value staking amount. Total proof Total pool staking amount multiplied by early reward pool. The system will take multiple snapshots of personal staking amount each hour and take the remaining staking amount as the valid staking amount. Number 5. How are reward distributed? The system will take multiple snapshots of personal staking amount. Early and token will be distributed to eligible user. Early and then will be distributed into user spot account. Number 6. When will the staking asset be redeemed? After the user redeemed in advance or the staking is completed, the stake asset will be transferred to simple earned by default. If this state asset will be transferred to simple earned by default, this opinion is unchecked. Stake asset will be redeemed to spot assets if the amount of redeemed asset is too small and does not meet the minimum amount of simple and the asset will be automatically transferred to spot asset if simple and does not support the claim of redeemed token. The assets will be automatically transferable to spot asset. Number 7. Can I redeem my stake asset at any time? The system will take multiple snapshots of personal staking amount each hour and calculate the value staking amount. However, early redemption may result in the loss of actual reward. Please maintain stable staking amount to ensure mining reward. In addition, each staking pool imposes a daily redemption limit. Uh, In addition, each pool staking process a daily redemption limit. Individual user can only withdraw up to 3 times a day per pool. Please plan your redemption carefully to maximize your reward to avoid any potential impact on your earnings. Number 8. Can I add additional stake assets? You can increase your stake asset at any time. The more tokens you stake, the greater your potential mining reward. However, once the reward cap is reached, you will no longer receive staking reward. Number 9. Can I participate in multiple projects at the same time? When there is a multiple launch pool project going on at the same time, you can stake in different pools to receive the token mining reward from multiple projects. Each staking pool needs to be staked separately. If we only stake assets in a pool A, you will not be able to obtain reward from pool B. Can stake pool A and pool B separately to obtain the corresponding mining reward for the tokens. Number 10. What is the maximum mining reward can I receive? The early reward hard cap per user for each project is different. Once the cap is reached, no further staking reward will be guaranteed. Please refer to the relevant announcement for the mining page for the reward hard cap limit for each project. Number 11. Will staking assets in the Gate.io launch will impact my VIP level? My asset stake in the Gate.io launch will not introduce to the asset holding calculations of startup, the airdrop, pre-audit prime, and VIP privilege. But what will happen to compound if the project is earned early? In the case of early earning, your stake principal will be automatically redeemed as soon as the project is earned, and your last interest will be distributed on the hour after the end time. The interest distribution before the ending will not be affected. About single coin multi-mining. Single coin multi-mining is a newly launched stake feature of Gate.io launch tool that allows users to hold and hold the same asset and receive multiple token reward across different staking pools. This feature enables users to manage their assets more efficiently and flexibly, enjoy more earning opportunities, and achieve diversity and maximization of reward. Gate.io, Sport, Gate, and ETH. Single coin multi-mining. Number 1. How do you and the single coin multi-mining participate and must separately select click stake to join the staking point that supports single coin multi-mining to earn reward from multiple staking process. Number 2. How will my GT holding be calculated if I want to join the single coin multi-mining GT pool? The system will take multiple snapshots of participating GT and GT2, holding GT, PTH and GT2 every hour and take this savage collective holding on distributor reward based on their effective holding on. Number three, how many tokens can I earn? Only reward multiplied by GT user holding amount, total user GT holding in the pool multiplied by hourly reward for the pool. Each pool has different minimum staking amount and hourly reward caps. Please refer to the respective project announcement to specifies. Before can I redeem my assets? You can unstick in staking. There is no single coin multi-mining pool on Gate.io app. Why? Please make sure you have updated your Gate.io latest version higher or Gate.io. Next thing is about annual percentage rate APR run the reward. Coin is the state coin. APR is equal to total reward released in the hour. Last hour total stake is 24 multiplied by 24 multiplied by 100%. When the result coin is not the state coin, APR is equal to APR. APR total reward released in the last hour multiplied by closure price of the reward coin of the last hour total stake closing piece of the stake coin of last hour multiplied by 360 multiplied by 24 multiplied by 100. Number three, single coin multi-mining APR total reward released in the last hour X cancelling price of the reward coin of the last hour total reward shilling of the stake coin multiplied by so now we have to move on our project creator. First order Neptune with our first airdrop. Project introduction. Nacho is the first main coin on CAPSA. Pricing of the blockchain scene with humor, community spirit, and unstoppable innovation. Our mission making crypto fun and accessible to everyone, whether you are a seasoned trader or just explorer. Digital asset built on the lightning fast CAPSA network. Nature brings excitement and inclusivity. Decentralized finance reward active participant and fueling imagining collaboration. Nacho, the Cat founder. Nacho is driven by a dedicated global team combining decades of experience in blockchain development, brand marketing, and Web3 community building from breakthrough to the viral campaign. Our member have non-successful crypto project, advice, fintech, startup, and campaign decentralized governance, vision, and highlight and vision. The next standard were branding, playful branding, performance driven utility, and all Underpinned by CAPSA rate tag-based framework, we are fostering an inclusive environment where every community member voice matters and collaboration is celebrated by championing transparency and open source ideas. Nature aims to usher in fun vibration era of decentralized engagement. Token economic. The nature token underpins the key ecosystem action from governance, voting to fueling liquidity. Holder gain the power of influence program platform update and participate in the light-hearted yet impactful evolution of our meme-centric community, making every transaction part of larger laughter-filled journey. Technical overview: Nacho capitalized on CAPSA high-speed transaction and efficient block bag architecture to support a growing user base without compromising security. Each token action from distribution to community development improvement leverages transparent code and open governance, ensuring a trustworthy and collaborative experience. Token allocation 100% is circulating. This reminder a trading market for this currency may experience significant fluctuation due to technical, legal, regulatory, and other factors. Please truly understand the process, related and conduct sufficient market research before participating in the IO requests. So these are the things about this airdrop. And our next airdrop, which is IMT. Project Introduction Immortal Rising 2 is a next generation mobile ideal RPG by our 2024 BAFTA winning game design, topping the Google Play Store and iOS Apple Store after launch, currently leading the chart as the number one game of the table and onboarding the next million games for Web 2 and Web 3. JC King is the CEO Planetarian Labs, leading the development of new generation Web3 gaming because while in background blockchain and game development, he previously served as tech lead at Nine Blockchain and CEO of Nine Corporation, where he pioneered Nine Taurus, one of the first fully open blockchain. He was also recognized in Forbes 30 under 30 Asia Enterprise Tech for his collaboration for industry. Highlight and vision. Even a fast-growing user base of 1 million games, 1.7 million plus registered users on Immortal Rising to Portal, 1.2 plus million registered wallet using table prospects, 200k monthly active users, 100k daily active users, number one gaming on immutable apps based on unique wallet address, free game app chart in Korea and Vietnam at launch. Uh, One is Royal database with proven monetization, 1% D7, 26%, 192 user minted SPT after completing in-game missions, 3.2 unique bias uses without token word, token economics. IMT serves as the core game currency, enabling in-game transaction governance, participation, and staking for reward. It travel can guild competition, masterpiece transaction, and revenue buybacks up to 50% of Web2 revenue, sport buybacks then and up to 50%. IMD based revenue may be burned, ensuring lag team value actuation. Technical overview in motor driving to the next generation. Delivery soul-bound token SPDs, token-bound accounts, and governance-driven economy to enhance player engagement while ensuring scalability and high performance to pool play. Next, considering RPG for token economics, community reward and ecosystem 28%, EG 16.1%, investing over 48 months. EG 16.1%, linear vesting over 48 months. Giving you a 10% EG, 20% investing over 48 months. Liquid reserve 10% EG, 30% investing over 48 months. Trade of 7% EG, 100% partnership and advisory. 10% 6 months clip investing over 42 months. Private sale invested 14.6% EG, 10% 6 months clip. Investing over 18 months. Public sale to become 4% EG, 20% 6 months clip. Investing over 18 months. Team 6% 6 months clip. Investing over 32 months. Then this is about the next data. GINT now. AIL. AIL layer is the first Bitcoin layer to aimed at supporting the mass adoption of AI application with the goal of advanced deep integration of Web3 with AI. Alan Yeoman is a blockchain ethicist, investor, and AI hobbyist with hand-on experience across various Web3 projects. He is passionate. He is a passionate entrepreneur driving innovative at the intersection of AI and crypto. Next is highlight and vision. A layer is a Bitcoin-powered infrastructure driving the future of decentralized intelligence with over 1 million active addresses and 700 million TVL. It supports 100 plus ecosystem projects and ranks in the top 6 among Bitcoin sidechain. Layer enables scalable LD apps, offer powerful analytics tools, and faster deep industry integration backed by global partnerships. Layer enables scalable LD apps, offer powerful analytics tools, and foster deep industry integration backed by global partner and government collaboration. It is rapidly becoming a core layer for AI and Web3 innovation. Token economics, validators taking support and network security and provide reward to validator. Governance, token holder can vote to participate in protocol upgrade and governance. Proposal, gas fees revenue sharing, staker can share network gas fees income. AI service mining reward, provide token incentives for contribution to AI model training and deployment. AI proofs taking, to become an AI prover you need to stake a AI layer token. Launchpad allocation staking, to participate in the platform is Launchpool new assurance. You need to stake amount of token. AI consume discount when you need to pay for using the platform AI ecosystem application. You can get a certain amount discounted by using AI token to pay. AI layer addresses a core AI and blockchain limitation by offering a scalable decentralized infrastructure built on Bitcoin. It eliminates centralized control, reduce cost, enhance data privacy, and enable efficient AI model deployment, bridges and gaps between Bitcoin security and the computational demand of next-gen AI applications. Next is token allocation. Pre-seed round 3.50 TG unlock 8% 3 months cliff, then linear release over 18 months. Seed round 2.50% TG unlock 8% 3 months cliff, then linear release over 18 months. Private round 1% TG unlock 10% 3 months cliff, then the linear release over 18 months. Private round 1% TG unlock 10% 3 months cliff, then linear release over 18 months. Gold round 0.50% TG unlock 10% 3 months cliff, then linear release over 18 months. Public round 1% TG unlock 10% 3 months cliff, then the linear release of 18 months. Early contributor reward 20%. Public round 1% TG unlock 10% 3 months cliff, then linear release over 18 months. Easy early contributor reward 20.50% TG unlock 5% 3 months cliff, then linear release over 21 months. Liquidity to 20% TG unlock 10% no cliff, then linear release over 24 months. Next airdrop, which is AB. AB is an advanced blockchain eco evolving from the Newton project designed for decentralization, interoperability, and real world assets RWA integration. It features a high performance managed industry specific sidechains and cross chain compatibility with Ethereum, Solana, and other networks. AB founder. AB is an advanced blockchain eco evolving from the Newton project designed for the decentralized interoperability and real world assets RW integration. It features a high performance managed industry-specific sidechain and cross-chain compatibility with Ethereum, Solana, and other network. Highlight and vision. AB, formerly Newton, is a high-performance, low-cost public blockchain focused on building a decentralized and scalable blockchain eco, providing efficient and secure infrastructure for dApps and diverse asset token economics. The AB token serve as the native gas token for transaction and smart contract execution while supporting cross-chain interoperability. Holders can participate in ABDO governance and utilized AB for real-world assets tokenization, expanding its use cases in blockchain applications. Technical overview: high-performance architecture, optimized blocks time and capacity for high throughput, the low-cost decentralized governance support AB DAO governance, enhancing ecosystem autonomy and community participation. Blockchain interoperability enables seamless integration with Ethereum, Solana, and other blockchain expanding ecosystem application. Token allocation, community 52.73%, already 100% in circulation. Machine node 57.27%, vesting linearly over 12 months from the February 1 to 2025. Move on our next project, which is Numi. Numine serves as Web3 3.0 content platform that functions as a chain ecosystem, allowing content developers and users to collectively influence and direction the industry, and Numinine offer an effective and convenient solution for developers seeking high quality content and user desiring an optimal blockchain experience. Mian Mian Zhang, Mian Zhang, CEO of Numinine, is a serial entrepreneur who founded Soft in 2007 with the experience of online gaming, represented a variety of game genres and provided customized service at the same time to successfully get in China market. In 2024, she has successfully founded Numinine and maintained cooperation with partners overseas, generating positive mutual development and expertise lie in strategic growth, leadership, and with forward innovation. Repetitive market highlight and vision. Numi9 is a revolutionary Web 3.0 gaming platform that combines blockchain technology with user-centric features to redefine the gaming experience. Key highlight include seamless interoperability built on Ethereum and Avalanche, enabling efficient token bridges and transactions, all-in-one ecosystem, integrated wallet, NFT market, DEX, and gaming platform for the comprehensive user experience, all advanced tokenomics, sustainable Numi token model to support in-game reward and platform growth, developer-friendly tools and supports for content creator to innovate within the Numi 9 ecosystem, global accessibility, catering to this diverse user base across religion with an initiative interface. Next is token economics. The NUME token is an ERC20 utility token designed to fuel the NUME ecosystem. It powers in-game transactions, staking, and governance while incentivizing user participation with a structured vesting schedule and capped supply. NUME ensures long-term sustainability and value within the blockchain gaming ecosystem. Technical overview. Mine is a Web 3.0 gaming platform built on its proprietary Layer 1 blockchain leveraging Ethereum and Avalanche interoperability. It integrates advanced blockchain technologies like token bridging, NFT marketplaces, and seamless wallet functionalities, ensuring scalability, security, and an optimal user experience for gamers and developers alike. Token allocation, see 2%, 12 months flip linear vesting over 10 months, private sale 19%, 12 months flip linear vesting over 10 months, pre-sale 10%, TG 25% linear vesting over 9 months, community and ecosystem 44%, TG 5% linear vesting over 60 months, liquidity and listing 5%, TG 100%, partners and advisory 6%, TG 5% linear vesting over 60 months, team 9%, 1 month clip linear vesting over 50 months, reserve 5%, TG 5% linear vesting over 60 months. Now we move on the next project, which is K. Kinto is a modular exchange access the best opportunities in DeFi through our tailored blockchain and non-custodial smart wallet engineered for maximum security and seamless user experience. Ramon Ricciuro is the CEO and co-founder of Kinto, previously founded Babylon Finance, a DeFi protocol that reached more than $50 million in AUM per year. He had also worked at Y Combinator, building producer products and help founders. He built apps and games for Moz, Cookles, and Vinga. He also founded NetGamix, a user-generated trivia platform that reached more than 100K now. Next is highlight and vision. Swift land borrow a trade. hold and more all for one place chain abstracted. Kinto brings the best of both CX and DX world together and adds new feature with seamless UI/UX experience. The future of the finance today with Kinto. Token economics. The Kinto token ensure that Kinto is owned by the user 70% or 70% of Q tokens will be distributed to the community dynamically rewarding participants for allocating capital, refining users, and developing financial application. Shareholder will share protocol ownership and vote on projects through the dual governance system, which is both on-chain and off-chain governance system. Next thing is technical overview. Kinto is a modular exchange from a technology perspective. It's built on top of the Ethereum network using the Arbitrum Nitro stack with accounts abstraction and chain abstraction. It is non-custodial, transparent, permissionless, and governed by the community. Token allocation: community 5%, 2.72% unlocked, and TG remaining to be unlocked as needed. Team and realize the 20%, 0% unlocked at TG 12 months, split nearly vesting over 48 months. Invested 25%, 10% unlocked at TG unlocked on July 1, remaining to be unlocked as needed. So guys, now we have to move on the next airdrop. If these airdrops have been ended, there is not the thing we have to be done because these airdrops have been ended now. Bedrock is the first multi-asset liquid staking protocol combining Bitcoin staking with Unique BTC as the leading BTC liquid staking token. Unique BTC lets holder and reward while maintaining liquidity, unlocking new yield opportunities in Bitcoin. $1 deal market with a cutting-edge approach to BTC FI 2.0 bedrock is redefining Bitcoin in DeFi and extending liquidity staking across 12 plus blockchain for BTC, Ethereum, and Deepin assets. Bedrock is the first multi-chain liquidity staking protocol combining Bitcoin staking with Unique BTC as the leading BTC liquid staking token. Unique BTC lets holder and reward while maintaining liquidity, unlock the yield opportunities in Bitcoin. $1 market within a cutting edge approaches to the BTC FI 2.0. Bedrock is redefining Bitcoin role in DeFi and extending liquid staking across 12+ blockchain for BTC, Ethereum, and Deepin assets. Highlight and vision: first multi-asset liquid staking protocol supporting BTC, Ethereum, and IoTex staking with UniBTC, and IoTex, while leading BTC FI 2.0 with BRBTC. Number 2, market leader in BTC staking, captured 30% of Babylon's Phase 1 staking market share, securing and most BTC stake with 5 blocks of Manit launch. Number 3, backed by top investors and strategic partners, supported by OKX Ventures, Babylon co-founder and BNB Chain Grants and winner of the BNB Incubation Alliance. Number 4, thriving DeFi and cross-chain integration, UniBTC, UniETH, and UniLatex, and integrated with Uniswap, Compound, Pendle, Gearbox, Morpho, and more across multiple chain tokenomics designed for holder success. We model pioneer first LRT protocol to implement what is clouded economics, maximizing benefit for long-term holders, dual incentives, and taking yield for governance power through VBR, aligning user and protocol success. Number 6, strong TVL and rapidly growth community, 600 million plus TVL, 140 million plus TVL BTC, 190 plus on-chain holders engage audience with 301k Twitter follower, 51k Telegram members, and 6 million plus Twitter impression with 20% plus engagement rate. Token economics BR is bedrock native governance token forming the foundation of its proof of staking liquidity, a novel framework that combines liquidity, governance, and sustainable reward by converting BR into VBR. Holder unlock governance right and access enhanced rewards through this dual token model aligns incentives between liquidity provide long-term participants and the broader Bedrock Eco participant in governance vote on key protocol upgrades, BR emission and treasury allocation would boost reward and increase taking yield by committing BR to VBR. Engage in seasonal governance, voting powered by dynamically resets every 3 months, ensuring fair and inclusive participation. This token allocation, community airdrop, and incentives 20% reserved for Bedrock community and users. Marketing and partnership 18.5% reserved for marketing activities, external partnership and brand advisor. IDEO 5% reserved for IDEO liquidity provision. 4% reserved to provide liquidity on CX and DX. Strategic reserve 20%, no more than 5% spent in a single year. Seed investment at 12.15%. 1 year lockup 25% vest after 12 months, followed by quarterly vesting for 18 months. Founder team 1 year lockup, quarterly vesting for the subsequent 25 months since TG. So this is the mainly thing about that. Uh, these are the holders airdrop, Cardia chain, and we have discussed this some of startup role FAQs today. Hope you all understand this. So yes, guys, this is all for today. Meet in our next live stream. So goodbye and Allah Hafiz.